I'm Sandor Nagyszalanczy, contributing editor to the Woodworker's Journal magazine, and welcome to today's last installment of this year's Skill Builder series on maintaining woodshop machinery. So far in this series, we've looked at the maintenance of all the basic machines in your shop that make sawdust. Well, today we're going to look at a machine that collects sawdust from all those other machines, and in the process helps make your shop a cleaner and safer place to work. Whether your shop has a full-blown central collection system, or you use a portable collector or shop vacuum to gather chips and sawdust, you can keep your system running at its best by performing just a few basic tasks on a regular basis. These include regularly emptying dust bags and bins, keeping the collector's filters clean, checking the unit's fan for excess wear or damage, cleaning electrical components like switches and junction boxes, and checking hoses and ductwork for leaks. One of the simplest things you can do to keep your collector running at peak performance is to empty its bin or drum regularly. Try to get it before it's about 2/3 full. Always wear a dust mask during this, and if possible, take the bin outside so you won't raise a cloud of dust inside the shop. Portable collectors fitted with disposable bags as sawdust catch bins are even easier to empty. Once you've removed the spring-loaded retaining ring at the top, twist the bag close and use a plastic tie or twist seal in order to close it up before removing the bag from the collector and disposing of it properly. When you're ready to fit a new disposable bag, here's a little trick that'll make the job easier. Tear off a few lengths of duct tape, then take the spring-loaded ring and put the bag through it. Fold the edge of the bag over the rim, and then use several pieces of the duct tape to keep it in place. This will keep the bag from falling off when you put it into the collector. Now lift the entire assembly up underneath the collector, install the far edge of the ring in its groove. Now push in 2 places on the spring-loaded ring until it snaps up into place. Finally, turn the collector on just to make sure that the bag is fully sealed and seated. Keeping a collector's filters clean is the single most important thing you can do to keep it operating properly. Portable collectors with canister filters are often fitted with a mechanism that's hand-cranked at the top and turns a pair of flaps inside that dislodge dust from the inside of the pleated filter, making cleaning a really quick and easy job. If your collector's canister isn't fitted with a cleaning mechanism, you can do a light cleaning by regularly blowing the outside of the pleats with compressed air. One problem with pleated style filter canisters is that if you wait too long between cleanings, they can easily build up with sawdust that collects between the pleats and clogs the filter media thoroughly. Canister filter clogging is quite common on shop vacuums, where sawdust and dirt can pack in so tightly between the pleats that it can cut off the suction of the unit entirely. In such cases, the best remedy is to thoroughly vacuum the outside of the pleated filter with a shop vacuum, or in extreme cases, you might need to take it outside and give it a thorough shaking. Fabric filter bags that are fitted to many styles of collectors are relatively easy to clean. However, if the collector is located inside your shop, it's a really good idea to clean off the outside of the bag first, using a shop vacuum and a brush attachment. Once the outside of the bag is clean, just grab it and give it a good shaking to dislodge dust that's caked up on the inside. You can also tap the outside of the bag, as this helps remove dust that's caked on. Before performing the next few steps, disconnect your dust collector from power. On single-stage collectors that draw sawdust and chips directly through the blower before passing on to the filters, the fan can take quite a beating, so it's a good idea to inspect it occasionally. The easiest way to get a good look at the fan is to remove the inlet plate that covers one side of the blower. This is usually held on by a number of screws. Once the plate is off, take a good look at the fan blades to see if they've been damaged by any impacts. Metal blades can usually be straightened out, but broken plastic blades will need replacement. Fine sawdust can easily accumulate in junction boxes and other electrical components such as switches, causing malfunctions and even possibly a fire, so it's a really good idea to occasionally vacuum these components out. To keep electrical on-off switches operating properly, spray them with a little contact cleaner occasionally. Operate the switch a few times to work the contact cleaner in before replacing the switch faceplate assembly. Air leaks can really rob a system of its suction power, so it's important to check all ductwork and hoses occasionally for leakage, starting with the hose that connects the dust collector's blower to the filter assemblies. Repair any small holes or tears with duct tape, and tighten any loose hose clamps you find. Another maintenance step you should perform occasionally is to check all the foam and rubber gaskets on your dust collector for wear or damage. You can often replace such gaskets with rubber weather stripping that's commonly available at hardware stores. You should also occasionally inspect your filter bags or pleated filter media for tears or damage that can cause dust leaks. Here I'm cleaning the dust off the inside of a pleated filter so that I can repair this small tear with a piece of duct tape. After setting the piece of tape over the tear, I use a popsicle stick to help press the tape firmly onto the filter media so that it won't come loose.